Alright guys, ChatGPT 5 came out today. It does work on my phone, doesn't work in the browser, but I wanted to show you a feature that came out just a few little while ago. I don't think this is as good as an agent, and I have other tools that can do this, but I'm going to show you this agent mode. So let's use the Chinese car example again. I want to buy a Chinese SUV, but there are so many on the market. Could you go and do the research on all the models and create me a spreadsheet with all the specs and write them in order from best to worst? Tell me if this is a bad use case for the agent function. Also, I want all the models sold in Australia. Now, I think at the moment this tool only works, you can only get one of these a day on the Plus plan. Radio. So it's already failed. And Grok's crushing this. So let's grab that prompt. Yeah, so it's kind of neat. Let's load up an agent as well. Alright, so my agent's going to run at the same time. And let's do the same thing in Grok. And why not? We'll do Gemini 2. So let's put that in there. Deep research. We'll smash that one. And we're going to go hardcore. Boom. We're going to get more run for their money. It's reading. What's my agent doing? Okay, you do research Interesting. So they appear to have slown that one down. Let's go into Claude. And we'll give that a go as well. Let's put it on research mode. We'll put full power. Yeah, okay. So this one's going hardcore. This one's researching like crazy. I'd like you to create the priorities based on my best interests according to you. Okay, so Grok has finished first at 03. And knows that it's a bad use case. Highly subjective without defined criteria. Can you create for me what you think the best criteria should be? Yeah, Google's doing pretty well. Google seems to do really well if it needs to actually get access to data. I think it's because they're embedded in the internet so well. So Google's probably up there. Wonder what Altman's doing. Sort of browsing the internet. If I was a betting person, I'd say these guys are probably going to do well with YouTube and web content. I think these guys are probably going to be good at shopping and consumer stuff and probably psychology and writing. These guys are just going to go hardcore. Okay. So it's writing out the criterion. Okay. Now apply that criteria and write me a HTML report with the results from the cars and data above. Okie dokie. So yeah, if you don't have the paid versions of these, I don't think any of this functionality, you don't have any of it. So it's becoming a performance enhancer for a lot of people. So we're only at number 5 now, so this approach is really slow. Something you kind of maybe set up 1 task a day. You can get more if you pay heaps. I wonder if the Gemini tool will do it. So this is Gemini's CLI tool. Cool thing about this is it has native access to Google search. So it's mapping out a process. So this is more of an, I think what's happening is these guys are building the agent technology into theirs. Just look at the speed of it. It's actually quite incredible. Okay. Alright. Massive amounts of data. But I'd argue that that's probably not as good. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. So that's very... Now the other cool thing is you can just export that to docs. I'm not even logged into the paid account. It's interesting. There you go. So it just created the whole report for me. Now if I wanted to, I could grab all that text and I could take it over to Notebooklm. Let me go into my Pro version. Let me paste my text. Now this tool is really cool because now I can ask questions. If I wanted to buy an EV, what is the best? So I can actually just interface in with my technology. It's probably still indexing. There we go. So that's pretty cool. You can also build a mind map. That might take a minute. Let's go back and see. Okay, so ChatGPT is still working on its fancy interface. Grok's actually just done, pretty solid job. It's built me the criteria and it's scored them all. Gemini's just given me massive amounts of data, so it's pretty cool, and it's given me another tool to implement it into. Now, what has... Let's have a look. Now it's compiling me the data That's the agent. So it appears to be working car by car. It's a bad example for a video because it's just so much data. So it's going through one by one, which is an interesting approach. I don't like that approach much. Yes, it's still working. Still like the Grok approach for this one. This is too long. Notebooklm. Where is it? Mindmap. Alright. Understanding the value proposition. You can't stop this, can you? Like, look at this. Just view in. Just have a look what's going on. Just look at the depth of analysis you can get. So like if you were car buying, why wouldn't you do it this way? I don't know why you'd go on any of those stupid websites. It's crazy. $458 sources. So here we go. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Bit slower, but not bad. Build me a HTML website for people wanting to look at the options on the data. Build me a futuristic website with the options. Still waiting for OpenAI. Yeah, see, this approach is basically unusable. If you configured it to not do anything and just let it work in the background, it might work, but it's just each step is too clunky. They've obviously shut down this task in Claude. Claude doesn't like just going and researching things, which makes sense actually. It's probably something that companies would do all day long. Just waste a lot of tokens. Alright. Huh. There we go. That's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's see what. So that one's working on it. This account had Pro on it. My other account's got it as well. Got it with a Chromebook. But it's obviously still working. Wow. Yeah, right, where's the actual content, dorkos? There's no content on the page. It's not great. Okay. So yeah, just a good way to look at something. I think that's still working, that one. Oh my god. I think it's clear to say this press doesn't work, but I kind of want to wait till it ends. It's also clear that a lot of the websites are blocking these agents, which I think is kind of dumb. Why make it difficult? Alright, so I think practically for your common person, Grok is winning. I think Google's probably. Yeah. You didn't actually fix anything. So this just isn't smart. This is smart. This is slow. It's reliable, but it's slow. And this, I don't know. I think this is just a waste of time. Like, if it doesn't actually get anywhere, there is a realistic time expectation. Here we go. Whoa. Huh. Huh. Let's actually go on and whoa, yeah. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Working functionality. So they're pushing into, but wow. That one prompt, 12 p.m. Okay, so one prompt pushed me to the limit. I was using Opus 4.1 though. You probably shouldn't use that. You should use this one. But yeah. Oops. Yeah. So Claude is the best at coding. Google's probably getting the data, but it hasn't got its coding working. See, what's this crap? It's just coming up with random junk. No. So they've got a lot of issues. This is just really solid. This one was fast and it coded well, but it didn't have the depth. And OpenAI, still waiting. Claude Code didn't work in that use case. And this one just seems to be going on forever. Yeah. Check it out. This ended up finishing, guys. So the Gemini came out with this, which I don't think, it's okay, but it's very slow to get the same result as what we've seen before. And ChatGPT, after doing that stupid command, 28 minutes worth of work, it came up with this. It basically just came up with a summary and then it ranked them, but doesn't even tell you why. Okay, it might have been unfair. Okay. So it's created a spreadsheet for me. It's okay, but not superior. I'm sorry. Interesting. Cheers.